Boundary issues are in the news, and wouldn't you know it, they're a part of the theme of this week's energy. So today, I'm going to come with you with the Creative Energy Report for February 25th. I have to check my notes. February 25th through March 3rd. I'm JJ, your abundant artist mentor. I help creatives to build a sustainable, satisfying, and totally successful business without the burnout. And that is really the theme of this week is this boundaries and burnout. So, let's look at the positive side of things. There is actually an energy this week of peace and harmony. Peace and harmony. So it really is about taking that time to retreat, taking that time to take a step back, restore yourself, renew yourself, that spa day type experience. And for me, sometimes I do spa days. A lot of times I don't do spa days because they're just too long and get in my way of doing other things. But it really is about taking that time to retreat in whatever way that looks for you. I know for me, I just took a couple days off of my creative work. I'm in the middle of a creative project, a play that I'm doing choreography on daily, and I just needed 2 days to retreat from that. So, where do you need to retreat where you're having burnout or headed toward burnout, or where you're feeling kind of bitter? Now, let me tell you, especially if my co-directors are watching, was not feeling bitter about the play in any way or the choreography, but definitely felt like I was headed for burnout because really the sense of peace, the sense of harmony in the world too, it all starts with you. It's up to you to evaluate where you're at, take the time that is available this week to evaluate where you're at and see where you need to make changes. Where do you need to lay down boundaries? Where do you need to um, say no to some things that are coming your way? Say no. I'm thinking of a past client I have. And she gets bitter. Oh my gosh, she works with a company and she gets so bitter because she feels used and taken advantage of. And we really, when we work together, we have a long-standing relationship. We work together here and there. And when we work together, it's about her saying no to the things that aren't right for her. It's not about the other person taking advantage of her. It's about her not feeding herself, not taking care of herself, not putting parameters down, and not in a mean, like, this is my boundary, right? It's not about that. It's about creating a sustainable relationship with this organization and making sure that your relationship is sustainable for you. So, where can you say no? Where can you put up parameters? I'm willing to work for 6 hours. I cannot work for 7 hours. So, looking at retreating and looking at where you need to create more peace and harmony in your life and what you need to do. So, that's the energy of the week up through March 1st. And then the energy starts to shift a little bit because once you've retreated, once you've examined how you can create more peace and harmony in your life, and hopefully even taking some small steps toward having more peace and harmony in your life. Once you've done that, you're going to notice that inspiration starts to come in. Yes, once we hit March 2nd, it is an energy of more creative inspiration coming in, ideas, really, really getting that thought of what you can do. Now, as I usually say, these ideas, I don't want you to use them for yourself as far as, oh, I'm going to establish my business this way. I'm going to reach out to these people. I'm going to do this. Not those types of energies. I want you to channel the inspiration you have into your creative work. Once you're doing that, once you're channeling that energy into your creative work, you will have people approaching you, inviting you, asking you to take your creativity to the next level, to move in more into the business side of things. But it's not about you trying to figure it out this week at all. It's about you creating and waiting for something to respond to, waiting for the invitation, just hanging on tight and waiting. Now, that does mean, though, you have to be visible. You have to have a certain amount of visibility. So go ahead and do that, but wait for others to approach you before taking that next step. Because that's really what's going to happen this week is it's my daughter is looking at colleges, and she is the type of person who does not want to make a mistake. Don't know where she got that from in my past life, but does not want to make a mistake in her decision. And I keep reassuring her, you can't make a mistake. You just need to move forward with what your inner guidance is saying. Move forward, and that next step, once you move into it, that next step will be revealed to you. And we don't know what that next step is. We don't know what classes, we don't know what major, we don't know even if she's going to stay at that school. But just take that step that comes in front of you. Take that next step. Don't have doubt. Don't overanalyze, don't overcomplicate, don't doubt yourself, don't doubt that the next step is coming. Take that inspiration, channel it into your creative work, maintain some visibility, and wait for that next step to appear to you. So, I hope this has been useful for you. I hope this has helped you. I'm really talking this week. I've titled it Recalibrate and Receive. So recalibrate, take that first most of the week to recalibrate, look for where there needs to be more peace and harmony in your life, how you can take steps to bring that into your life. And once you recalibrate, then you will be open to receive that inspiration. Don't feed the doubts that might also come. Channel that inspiration into your work and wait for that next step to show up for you. And then follow your inner guidance on whether that next step is right for you. So I love to hear from you. I've been getting some comments in social media. Thank you so much. I love to hear from you. If this has been useful to you, go ahead and leave a comment. Or if you're receiving this by my newsletter, you can always um, hit the button that sends it back to me. I'm blanking on that. Send a message back to me by email. I'd love to hear from you. So until next time, I'm Jennifer Joy. My friends, my family, they call me JJ. I'm the Abundant Artist Mentor here with your Creative Energy Report, helping you to have that successful creative business without the burnout. Bye bye.